It was amazing. You know, it's been a tough season as far as especially in MAC play. It just felt good to win a close one and to do it against this team. You know, it's a lot of our first time getting a mug, so you know it was a great experience for us, and do it in the fashion we did was a nice touch.
Miami's defense has held conference opponents to 100 yards or fewer on the ground over the past 4 games. You know, you guys broke that margin. You guys found a way to do it. You busted out that 46-yard run. What's kind of been that process? What are you guys feeling right now?
I mean, we feel great. I mean, it's a big testament to the line and how hard those guys work in order to be in the right positions to, you know, make runs like that happen. So, you know, just a big shout out to those guys and Coach Rudolph for making sure those guys are in the right position for, you know, those type of plays to happen.
As the final 5.5 minutes of the game had 27 points, Miami had 20, you guys had 7. Was that like one of the crazier longest 5.5 minutes you guys ever played?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's you know, being in positions we were, like, you know, back in Buffalo, you know, you kind of get those, you know, deja vu moments where you don't want it to happen again. So, you know, the emphasis was finish. And, you know, you saw Coach Alvin bring us up at the beginning of the fourth quarter. You know, it was just that was just the motive. You know, keep the foot on their necks. So.
Did anyone tell you should have slid down there at the end? Was that brought up at all?
After I got off the field, yeah.
Was it coaches or teammates?
Touchdown, dog.
Well, Curtis was the first one to say it, actually. But, yeah, coaches said that afterwards, too.
Going back to that touchdown run, when you got past the original line of scrimmage and then you were home free, you were like, oh, there's nobody around me. And was your first thought just keep going?
Yeah, you know, just getting caught up in the moment and, you know, knowing what the situation was. I was just trying to, you know, put points on the board and, you know, just win a close game. You know, like we've had a lot of tough breaks, so I was just trying to make sure that we finished.
Question for 3. You guys had a couple of crucial 4th down stops. You had one deep in your own territory, and then of course you had the 2-point conversion. Ended up being really big. What can you just say about the defense's ability sometimes in that game to clank down and like force that stop and get out of the field?
I would say that's just us, you know, trying to play big in the moment, knowing that we gotta make big plays, especially on 4th down, to get the offense the ball back. Reading your keys and doing your job is very important in those situations. So, I mean, you gotta give it to whoever made those plays on those 4th downs, because shoot, they did a very good job.
Speaking of Miami, Gabbard threw for 492 yards and 5 touchdowns. Obviously, it's not a stat you want to hear.
Right.
What do you guys need to do, you think, to kind of work on that and limit the amount of passing plays at Miami, especially their big play volume?
I mean, he's a good player. I didn't know he had stats like that, but he had a good game. The only thing we can really do is watch the film, learn from it, and try and get better.
Tariq, what did you guys do right defensively for the first 2.5 quarters? I thought that was the best stretch of extended play from your side of the ball and maybe all year.
I would say we did a very good job stopping the run. That's one of the things we emphasize all week, stopping the run and make them one-dimensional. So I would say in the first half we did a pretty good job of doing that. And obviously throughout the rest of the game we got to do a better job. And then making plays and not letting the quarterback go for 5 yards.
Tariq, you've kind of come out of nowhere. No offense, but you weren't a starter at the beginning of the year, and now you're the guy that's turning into big plays. You had a couple big plays on 4th down tonight. How has that happened? What's led to you kind of stepping up and being a go-to player on that side of the ball?
I would just say opportunity. Whenever you get a chance, you know, whenever your number is called, name is called, you got to go in there and help the team win. So I was just able to step in, help my team make plays, and it's just some upside to it. I just made some plays, and it just is what it is. I can't really explain it. I'm nervous, dog.
Curtis, congrats on career high 3 touchdown passes today.
3?
How does it, feel slinging the ball, especially in that second half? And what does it say of your confidence and how you're able to fit more into the offense each game?
Yeah, it says a lot. Obviously, I think I said last week that my confidence was continuing to build with how much I've been throwing, and it just continues to grow and stuff. And it also makes it easier for guys like him to make plays as well in the run and the pass game. And so we're able to use all the weapons that we got on the offensive side, and I'm glad I can get the ball in their hands.
What can you say about the play of Isaiah Cox today? You had 2 receiving touchdowns. What can you just say about his ability to get open and make plays?
Yeah, he's always been a playmaker, and we know, and we always want to throw to him because of what he can do, and he showed it tonight. Gotta make sure he holds on to the ball, but I'm playing. But yeah, he's great, and he's crucial to our offense, and he's gonna be really important for the rest of the season.
Curtis, you guys utilized 9 receivers today. Was that kind of like spread it around a lot? Like, I'm sure you got the big guys like Isaiah, O'Shawn took a couple good passes. Cam made a couple good catches. DeMontre had that one touchdown catch. Was it kind of the plan to kind of spread that offense around today, or was it just kind of that happened?
Yeah, I mean, we have a really deep receiver room and deep running back room, and so we're able to use those guys when we need to, and that's what I really like about what we've been doing is that we can throw guys in there because they know what they're doing. They're confident in themselves, and I'm confident in them, and we got that chemistry. And so having 9 guys on the field is what we aim to do.
Of course, you guys have had a tough year in 4 quarters. When things get dicey like they did tonight, what did you guys turn to? How did you respond? Why did this one turn out unlike a couple of the other games earlier in the MAC season?
Yeah, we just continue to push and believe. I mean, every time we scored, we wanted to treat it just like 0-0, and we wanted to make sure that we didn't get complacent like we've got in the past, and that we're a team that we've been unlucky with some situations where we've lost close games, and we didn't want that to happen tonight. And so just every time we came off the sidelines or onto the sidelines, we were just continuing to push and keeping the foot on the pedal.
Can you describe what it was like to again kind of get that release, get off the slide a little bit, and to do it against a team that you guys always want to beat no matter what?
Yeah, it's awesome to win a game where we feel like we were the better team, and we didn't lose a close game. We won a close game, and so it's great to be on that side of it, especially against a team such as Miami. It's always great to beat them. Hopefully this becomes a trend.
Any more questions for Curtis?
How was it to win, not just win, but win in front of a crowd that was definitely making noise? They had some risky chants going on throughout the entire game. I don't know if you guys heard that. But what was it just playing in front of those fans, especially tonight, getting a lot for them?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I'm a big believer in home field advantage, and our fans have been great all season. I mean, it got cold to the end of the night, and they still were out there. They still were out chanting. They were still out cheering and everything. And so I appreciate everybody that were able to come out and stay out. And even with how the season's gone, I mean, they've been great.
DeMontre or Tariq, either one of you guys, did you guys come into this one wanting to spoil something for somebody else? Was there a disrespect chip on your shoulders, or was there anything like that that came into play tonight?
I would say we just wanted to beat them. Like I said earlier, a lot of guys on this team, either don't have a mug or probably have like one or so. So like that was a big thing. We really wanted to beat them. It's a rivalry game, so it means a lot more. It means just a little bit more, but it's a rivalry game like that. So that was pretty much the mentality.